Might be. It could be vertical. Why? Huh?
Limitation from Instagram.
No, this is YouTube.
All right.
Okay, fine.
Judges, are you ready? Music. Camera. Sasha, are you ready? Ladies and gentlemen, please give it up for Sasha Kashopo Barnes. Bring the intensity, Sasha, on stage.
Change this.
All right, and we're going to move right along. Please welcome to the stage our next competitor, Max Wynn. Judges, are you ready? Music. Camera. Max, ready to rock? Ladies and gentlemen, please give it up for Max Wynn. Ladies and gentlemen, Max Wynn! Known for his smooth, controlled, and rhythmic style of play, Max Wynn bringing it to the stage. Now, a brief announcement, very quickly, for our competitors. If you did not get, specifically sport division competitors, if you did not get your raffle tickets when you signed in at registration this morning, please make sure to go see Micah in the back, who's putting his hand up next to Andre in a red flannel shirt, and they will get you your raffle tickets. Could win free yours. I don't know why you wouldn't do that. That would be really cool. All right. Moving right along, please welcome to the stage our next competitor is an unparalleled sponsored player. This is Ryan Kim. Ryan will be using his signature edition of the Unparalleled Cognizance Colin Beckford's new signature model, which is just been released on unparalleled.com. It may or may not be sold out in this color. I don't know off the top of my head, but if you can get one, you should. Judges, are you ready? Music. Camera. Ryan, are you ready? Ladies and gentlemen, throwing for Unparalleled, please give it up for Ryan Kim.
phone like, what up? Off of the wine, I'm cutting the line like, shut up. Wasn't getting no reply, I was back up. Now same guy all up on my phone, back up. Cropped up with a belly arch, ever seen a belly arch? Shaking me with your galleys, but are you coming back to yard? Tell me, are we on the same page? Mommy calling, what you saying? Auntie, where your daughter at? She keep bringing it and call her back like, you wanna where your daughter at? 2 cups in, want it all in my love. Mommy thought that she would be a doctor. Now she all up in the uni getting loved up. We in the middle of the rave and she don't care. She got me.
Ladies and gentlemen, Ryan Kim! Bringing the swag to the stage for Unparalleled, Ryan Kim. Thank you, sir. And moving right along, our 6th competitor in the 1A Pro Prelim Division. Please welcome to the stage, Gabe Wursell. Gabe and I, after the Florida State Yo-Yo Contest, ate the coolest pizza ever. It was a Nutella strawberry pizza. It was super cool.
It was great.
It was in Florida after the Florida State Championships in December. Fun times. All right. Judges, are you ready? Music, are you ready? Camera, Gabe, are you ready? Ladies and gentlemen, please give a round of applause for Gabe Wursell. Ladies and gentlemen, Gabe Wursell. Throw down some big tricks, Gabe Wursell. All right. And we're gonna keep it pushing. Our next competitor is gonna get an extra special round of applause because he is one of the couple gentlemen that we have to thank for putting on today's event. No, there will not be bias in the judging. There will not be bias in the judging. He has not paid them off. But our next competitor, yeah, don't even worry about him. I got you. No bias. Our next competitor is a Yo-Yo Friends sponsored player. We'll be using an unreleased Yo-Yo Friends prototype, rocking some new technology on stage. Please welcome to the stage, Connor Newman. Judges, are we ready? Music, camera, Connor, are you ready? Ladies and gentlemen, please give it up for Connor Newman. Moment, 1 second. Just a moment, we're going to run through our checks one more time. Give Connor as much time as he needs to get his yo-yos set up and ready. All right, judges, music, camera. Connor, you ready to rock? Ladies and gentlemen, one more time, throwing for yo-yo friends. Please give it up for Connor Newman. Connor Newman might be that new yo-yo for his tech. Who knows? It's probably also his favorite bit of practice. All right. Moving right along, our 8th competitor in the 1A Pro Preliminary Division. Please welcome to the stage, Des Bowman. Des rocking some pretty dope pants today on stage. Carpenter pants, Mike Construct. See what I did there? Mike Construct, an incredible routine. That was a Pop the Builder pun, if you didn't know. All right. Judges, are we ready? Music, camera, Des, are you ready? Ladies and gentlemen, please give it up for Des Bowman. Ladies and gentlemen, Des Bowman! With a high-flying routine around his neck, Des Bowman with some big tricks on stage. And moving right along, our next competitor is representing Tech Creators. Please give it up for James Liptak.
You're fine. Radius big, bigger one. Okay? Do you see his tooth? Yeah, it's bigger than that. Can do this.
All right, judges, are you ready? Music, camera, are you ready? James, are you ready? Ladies and gentlemen, please give it up for a Massachusetts local. This is James Liptak.
But 느낌 맡겨 손대 머릿속에 있는 덕점이 drop I'm okay 아찔해도 못해 내가 봐
Making you very far, 35-minute drive to the contest this morning. We love to see the local scene represented right here at Massachusetts State Yo-Yo Contest. And we're going to take just one moment here. I'm going to tell you all about something really neat. Where are all my new yo-yoers in the room? Somebody that may have not yo-yoed before. I see Dylan in the back. I see lots of people. If you are new to yo-yo, I see you boys. If you are new to yo-yoing, and would like a chance to compete for yourself in the Beginner's Luck Division, that will be running throughout the day at the Yo-Yo Expert booth in the back. You can learn from one of the masters of yo-yo in the United States. Former U.S. National Champion Eric Krolowski will teach you some tricks and get you competing for the first time. Again, Beginner's Luck Division is in the back at the Yo-Yo Expert booth. And with that, we're going to move right along to our 10th competitor in the 1A Pro Prelim Division. Please give it up for Orlando Tsao. Orlando clearly has some fans in the room. We'd love to see it. Orlando getting his video set up and ready. Judges, are you ready? Music, are you ready? Camera, are you ready? Orlando, are you ready? Yeah. He's ready, folks. Ladies and gentlemen, please give it up for Orlando Tsao.
Curls, they just trying to get up like squirrels in his mad world. Land of milk and honey with the swirls, where reckless naked girls get necklaces of pearls. Compliments of the town jeweler, left back now, schooler, trying to sound cooler. On the microphone, known as the crown ruler. Never lied to mom when we said we found the moolah. 500 some dollars laying right there in the street. Let's try and get something to eat. Then he turned 4 and started flowing to the poor. That's about when he first started going raw. Kept the simple in the drawer. A rhyming klepto who couldn't go up in the store no more. Life is like a folklore legend. Why you're so stiff, you need to born legend. Instead of trying to rip from a broke war veteran. Split made him swore he saw heaven, he was 7. Yup, you know it. Growing up too fast. Showing up to class with my wet in a flask.
Ladies and gentlemen, Orlando Tsao. A dynamic trick set around his wrist. Orlando Tsao, we love to see it. I'm also a big fan of the big screen. That's just a personal comment, but we love to see it. All right, moving right along. Our next competitor is another Massachusetts local. Ladies and gentlemen, Mr. Steal Girl himself, please welcome to the stage, Danny Seamus. I probably shouldn't have said that. His girlfriend's in the room. All right. Judges, are you ready? Music, are you ready? Good. Camera, are you ready? Danny, ready to rock? Ladies and gentlemen, representing Massachusetts, please give it up for Danny Seamus.
Qu'est-ce qu'on est beau sur la photo, qu'est-ce qu'on est beau sur les réseaux, chérie. T'as vu les gens comme ils sont jaloux de nous. Tous mes biens sont les tiens, et tous tes biens sont les miens aussi. On a tout pour aller bien, mais les biens ça fait pas tout du tout. Je me demande pourquoi on est encore ensemble. Nous deux, non c'est même pas vraiment. Oui toi et moi, on devrait peut-être s'arrêter là. C'est mieux vu qu'on s'aime même pas vraiment. l'histoire, toi. Moi je crois pas que ça va faire long feu.
Ladies and gentlemen, Danny Sheamus throwing it down for MA. Danny Sheamus, you love to see it. All right. Moving right along, our next competitor is a G-Squared Yo-Yo sponsored player, one of our incredible sponsors today. Please give it up for Dan Gorham. All right. Judges, are you ready? Music. Camera. Dan, ready to rock? Ladies and gentlemen, throwing for G-Squared Yo-Yos, please give it up for Dan Gorham.
I'm feeling golden, lost in the moment. It's taking over me. Keep your composure, you know that I want ya. Can you just hold that beat? I can feel it coming my way. It's a long way back to the start. I can heal ya, darling. Just say that you want my love and love. Just ride the lights out, baby. In the lights out, baby. Lose control. Just ride the lights out, baby. We don't need no sunlight. We don't need no sunlight. We don't need no sunlight. Just ride the lights out, baby. In the lights out, baby. Lose control. Just ride the lights out, baby. We don't need no sunlight.
Gentlemen, Dan Gorham. Throwing it down for G-Squared Yo-Yos, Dan Gorham. All right. We're coming up on almost halfway through our Pro 1A preliminary. I know it's sad, it'll be over soon, but don't worry, the top competitors from this morning's preliminary round will be seen again in our 1A Pro final division later this afternoon. So stick around to see more amazing 1A yo-yoing. Our next competitor we are welcoming to the stage is Gabe Wilson. Judges, are you ready? Music. Camera. Gabe, are you ready? Ladies and gentlemen, please give a warm round of applause for Gabe Wilson. Ladies and gentlemen, Gabe Wilson. Massive difficulty tricks. He doesn't fear germs. He doesn't fear his teeth. Gabe Wilson throwing it down at the Massachusetts State Yo-Yo Contest. All right, ladies and gentlemen, our next competitor coming to the stage is a G-Way sponsored thrower. His name is Sean Collins. It's become, I think, a running joke when I announce contests too to plug Sean's Instagram. I always forget what it is, but I love Sean's yo-yo tricks. So if you find Sean's Instagram, follow his Instagram. All right, judges, are you ready? Music, camera. Sean, you ready to rock? Ladies and gentlemen, representing G-Wave Throws, please give it up for Sean Collins. Ladies and gentlemen, Sean Collins! Stylish slacks and smooth moves from Sean Collins. I also appreciate that Sean came dressed for the weather with boots. I flew up from Florida and I only had one thin jacket. And I was like, oh my gosh, it's so cold. But Sean was ready. I am going to make him. But alas. Our next competitor is a viral yo-yo content creator. At Yo-Yo Memes on Instagram, please welcome to the stage, Riley Moore. Getting a flick with the whole contest. We'd love to see it.
Let's go, Riley.
All right, judges, are you ready? Music. Camera. Riley, are you ready? Audience, is Riley ready? Riley, are you ready? Yeah, he's ready, he's ready. All right, ladies and gentlemen, representing Yo-Yo Memes, please give it up for Riley Moore. Riley Moore! A real yo-yo Pita on stage, Riley Moore, ladies and gentlemen. All right, and we're gonna keep it moving right along. Our next competitor, please welcome to the stage, Matthew Gerlitz. Repping the yellow gloves, we'd love to see it. Not only is it increasing his yo-yo performance, but it's also keeping his fingers warm in this frigid northern climate. All right. Judges, are you ready? Music. Camera. Matthew, are you ready? Ladies and gentlemen, please give it up for Matthew Gerlitz. coordinated with the gloves. Attention to detail from Matthew Gervitz. We love to see it. All right. Next up, we have another Massachusetts local. Please welcome to the stage, Douglas Capinos. Using the Key by Alternative Yo-Yos. One of our incredible sponsors for today. Judges, are you ready? Music. Camera. Doug, are you ready? Ladies and gentlemen, representing the local Massachusetts scene, please give it up for Douglas Capinos. That's what I'm talking about. Douglas Capinos, ladies and gentlemen. All right. Moving right along. Our next competitor. Please give a warm round of applause to Timmy Wan. We're going to give Timmy a minute to get some yo-yos set up and ready. Timmy is using a yo-yo by Wild, one of our incredible sponsors for the day. Wild has an amazing booth in the back where you can check out their products and potentially buy one. Would be really cool. Would recommend. All right. Judges, are you ready? Music. Camera. Timmy, are you ready? Ladies and gentlemen, please give it up for Timmy Wan. Timmy Wan, ladies and gentlemen, throwing it down right here at the Masters State Yo-Yo Contest 2026. Our next competitor coming to the stage, we have another unparalleled sponsored player. Please give it up for Oliver New Shoes. I actually don't know how new these shoes are, but presumably relatively, given, yeah. Sorry, couldn't pass the opportunity. Oliver will be using the Cognizance, which is Colin Beckford's new signature model, available from Unparalleled on our website. Again, if it is not already sold out in Ryan Kim's special edition colorway. We saw Ryan Kim just a bit ago this morning. All right, judges, are you ready? Music. Camera. Oliver, are you ready to rock? Ladies and gentlemen, please give it up for Unparalleled sponsored player, Oliver New Shoes.
Body moving. Body moving. Body moving. The crush grooving.
Gentlemen, Oliver New Shoes. With the steeds, with the swag, Oliver New Shoes. Throwing it down. All right. Our next competitor coming to the stage is the reigning U.S. Open champion. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome to the stage, throwing for Caribou Lodge Yo-Yo Works, Matthew Poon. Alright. Judges, are we ready? Music. Camera. Matthew Poon, are you ready? Ladies and gentlemen, throwing for Caribou Lodge Yo-Yo Works, please give it up for Matthew Poon.
Some people want me to be heads or tails. I say no way, try again another day. I should be happy, not tipping the scales. I just won't play in my life, get away. I'm a fool, no, I'm not a follower. I don't say things as they come if they bring me down. Life can be cruel if you're a dreamer. I just wanna have some fun. Don't tell me what could be fun. You know you like it, but it drives you insane. You know you like it, but it drives you insane. You know you like it, but you're scared of the shame. What you want, what you gonna do? You know you like it, but it drives you insane. What you want, what you gonna do?
Ladies and gentlemen, Matthew Poon. One of the most dynamic styles of play in all of yo-yo, Matthew Poon, throwing it down right here. At UMass, UMass English. Crazy. I can't even say the name of the school. Wow. All right. Moving right along, our next competitor coming to the stage, we have Zachary Trudell. Zachary also came dressed for the weather with the boots. We love to see it.
That was fun.
It was fun. It was, bro, listen, it was crazy, man. All right. Judges, are you ready? Music. Camera. Zachary Trudell, are you ready? He's ready, folks. Ladies and gentlemen, please give it up for Zachary Trudell. gentlemen, Zachary Trudell throwing down the Zen Prime from Offset, actually, because the Zen. This is normal Zen from Offset Yo-Yo. And moving right along, our next competitor, please welcome to the stage, Connor McCullough. Connor, an up-and-coming player on the Mid-Atlantic scene. All right. Judges, are you ready? Music. Camera. Connor, are you ready? Ladies and gentlemen, please give it up for Connor McCullough. Rocking some incredible choreography there, Connor McCullough. You love to see it. Clearly happy with that performance. Amazing, amazing stuff. All right, we are on to competitor number 23 in the one-hand throw preliminary division. Please welcome to the stage, Dante Salvucci. Dante rocking the foam closets. You don't see people rocking them anymore. And it's really cool that somebody's actually doing it because they're good shoes, man. Great. Wish they were still popping like they used to be. You know what I mean? Dante keeping style alive here at the Massachusetts State Yo-Yo Contest. All right, judges, are you ready? Music, camera, Dante, ready to rock? Ladies and gentlemen, please give it up for Dante Salvucci.
Can never stop dancehall music. And music gets you feeling pain. It's a shame. Dancehall music runs things every time. Me love so much why in this and I jump up and does the dance and knows me the vibes come up say and the money me love so much why in this and I jump up and does the dance and knows me the vibes come up this and the soca this come into calypso night and come sit on the dance and music where me love to a max. You're hungry and the wicked make you get up and rock. Oh nah tell them move them up and get down flat because the sweetness when you get sweeter than a sweet song and the next is me the gap out to carry forward back. That's so good to win.
Ladies and gentlemen, Dante Salvucci. Throwing it down, and his pants are reflective? What the heck? You knows ball. What can we say? All right, and next up, coming to the stage, please give it up for Anthony Tran. There it is. Good. Okay, cool. Sometimes at yo-yo contests, we just lose competitors. They just disappear. Thankfully, that didn't happen with Anthony here, but it's happened before, and it's bad. I had to go look for them. They've been all kinds of places. All right, judges, are you ready? Music, camera, Anthony, are you ready? Ladies and gentlemen, please give it up for Anthony Tran. Ladies and gentlemen, Anthony Tran. Throwing it down right here at UMass Amherst. Oh, I got that time. Let's go. Ooh. All right. Moving right along, our next competitor, number 25 of 31 in our 1A Pro Preliminary Division. Please welcome to the stage, Gabriel Young. Gabriel also coming prepared with the boots. We love to see it. Clear the Northerners, no ball. All right, judges, are you ready? Music, are you ready? Camera, Gabriel, are you ready? Ladies and gentlemen, please give it up for Gabriel Young. Ladies and gentlemen, Gabriel Young, bringing the energy right here in Massachusetts. Gabriel Young, ladies and gentlemen, phenomenal performance. And our next competitor is representing not just the great state of New York, but also Team Spotlight for Yo-Yo Factory. Please welcome to the stage, Tay Chang. You know, Tay and I almost matched shoes today. The 990s he's wearing was the other shoes that I had with me. I didn't wear them. I could have been cool like Tay, but instead I chose to be lame. But Tay is balling. Give me Tay just a moment to get yo-yos set up and ready. All right, judges, are you ready? Music, camera, Tay, are you ready? Ladies and gentlemen, representing the great state of New York, please give it up for Tay Chang. impeccable choreography and a throwback track. Tay Chang, ladies and gentlemen. Phenomenal performance. All right. Just 5 competitors remain. I know. But make sure to stick around because later today you will see a number of these competitors again in the 1A Pro Finals. So if you haven't gotten your fill of yo-yoing, make sure you stick around for the 1A Finals and the X Division Finals and the Sport Division Finals and really the rest of the event. You're here. Why would you leave? All right. Moving right along, our next competitor, please welcome to the stage, Lewis Munson. Lewis throwing the Sybil by Dis Yo-Yos, one of our incredible presenting spots. They're right there. They're right there. Mr. Remy Bastian might also be here later today, so you can meet the designer and creator behind Dis Yo-Yos. Incredible day. All right. Judges, are you ready? Music. Camera. Lewis, are you ready? Ladies and gentlemen, please give it up for Lewis Munson. Ladies and gentlemen, Lewis Munson! With a high-flying routine, also a really neat song. I like that. Lewis Munson, ladies and gentlemen. Phenomenal. All right. 4 competitors remain. 4 competitors remain. And we're going to keep it moving. Our next competitor, please welcome to the stage, Sam Cooter. Sam with some really dope jeans. I love it. Sam is using a yo-yo by Wild, one of our incredible presenting sponsors. They have a table in the back if you'd like to check any of their products out. All right, judges, are you ready? Music? Yeah, you are. Camera and Sam, are you ready? All right, ladies and gentlemen, please give it up for Sam Cooter. Ladies and gentlemen, Sam Cooter. With an intense routine, Sam Cooter. Love to see it. And then number 3. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome now to the stage competitor number 29, the 1A Pro Prelims at the 2026 Massachusetts State Yo-Yo Contest. This is Raymond Shaw. Judges, are you ready? Music, camera, Raymond, are you ready? Yes. Ladies and gentlemen, please give it up for Raymond Shaw. Ladies and gentlemen, Raymond Shaw, bringing the energy, throwing the noir dough by one of our incredible sponsors, Empathy Yo-Yos. Thank you, Empathy, for your generous support. And moving right along, ladies and gentlemen, you are in for a treat. We have a local legend in the room. Our next competitor is a G-Squared sponsored player. Please give it up for Dan Dietz. Former MMA state champion, returning potentially to reclaim his title. We shall see. Dan Dietz. All right, now we're talking. Judges, are you ready? Music, might be ready. Dan, what are you using?
The Evolution.
Oh, Dan is using his signature yo-yo, the Evolution by G-Squared Yo-Yos. Keep your eyes peeled to G2 social media for upcoming releases. One of our incredible sponsors for the day, G2. Okay. Music is now ready. Camera, are you ready? Dan Dietz, are you ready? Ladies and gentlemen, throwing for G-Squared Yo-Yos, please give it up for Dan Dietz.
I'm in my own.
Wheels bouncing like a trampoline when I get to
Trey Yo-Yo is one of our incredible sponsors, Van Heath. Thank you, sir. All right. Now, my friends, we have one competitor left in the 1A Pro Prelim division. Are you ready? Yeah! Now we're talking. All right. Please welcome to the stage, Jordan Fry. All right. Judges, are you ready? Music, are you ready? Jordan, take your time. Jordan drawing the contrast by Wild, one of our incredible sponsors. Again, check out their booth in the back, potentially to purchase a contrast. Camera, are you ready? Jordan, are you ready? Ladies and gentlemen, the final competitor in the 1A Pro Prelim division, this is Jordan Fry. Rocking the classic Lord of the Rings Howard Shore soundtrack. You love to see it. And with that, we will conclude our 1A Pro Preliminary Division. How are we feeling so far? Good. Okay, so a few brief housekeeping items. Our schedule, we started approximately 15 minutes late to allow people time to go and park with the weather. But we are catching up. So, per our schedule, we were originally supposed to start Sport Division, which will be a combination of Sport 1A and Sport X Division at 11:40. It is currently 11:45. We're going to take a 5-minute break so the judges can stretch, get water, go to the bathroom, make sure they are set and ready to go and give accurate scores. And we're going to go right into our Sport Division, combined Sport Division at 11:50. So in 4.5 minutes, we're going to jump right into Sport Division. If you are a competitor in Sport X or Sport 1A, please get ready. We are going to be combining both divisions. Now, in the meantime, I also have another few announcements to make. First of all, there are raffle tickets available at the Yo-Yo Expert booth. I will tell you the first time I came to Massachusetts States, I think one of my friends won about $500 worth of yo-yos. I don't know if you're going to win that much today. I can't guarantee anything. It's luck of the draw. But if you would like to participate in our raffle,
If I flip it vertical, I could. I can flip it vertical, and it'll become vertical. I don't know if it's
Additionally,
but the thing is, I might not get the performance.
yes, okay.
But I don't know how to switch this.
And it is also the last
camera.
call now for our Sports Division raffle tickets.
This is a
If you did not get your raffle tickets, please go grab them now.
Yeah.
Because we're going to
So
make
if I
our
do
raffle
this,
sometime
I thought
after
it
the
just-
Sport
so is
Division.
you
So if you
live?
did not get raffle
Are we
tickets, you are
vertical?
competing in the Sport Division. Please go get them now, or they will be mine.
Yeah, it's on YouTube.
All right, I will see you all in approximately 3 minutes for Sport Division.
I think you have to stop the live stream
Okay.
and then try it
And then
again.
and then start as a
Yeah, start as a